Hey, hey, and Heidi ho, everybody! It's Kagiichi your Panda Bro, and welcome back to another stream of Metaphor Fantazio. Today I got my little bro Baloo here,
Hello.
and today we got also our good Typhlosion buddy Baku, who
Hello.
now has a PNG tuber.
He's a
Okay,
Typhlosion.
indeed he is. Hello, Bismuth. Now then, here's my. This one I think I have everything. One second. Um, damn it.
What's wrong?
1 second.
Okay. He disappeared.
He did.
He left his body.
Oh, that's concerning.
But he will return shortly.
Okay.
It
As
just
long as he
looks
does.
it just looks concerning whenever a VTuber has to walk away from the screen without dismissing their VTuber, because then they just sit there ominously staring forward.
Sorry
Although
about that.
Kage's does occasionally move even while he's gone, and it obviously it's just because of the algorithms that the program is using to map the character to his real face, glitching out and detecting things in the background and thinking they're faces. But it does also feel like it means there's a ghost in his room.
Gee, thanks. But I am back. So
Welcome
previously we finally managed to fight. I forgot the dude's name. The necromancer guy. We took out the human that he brought back as well, and after that we finally started this king competition, which now we're making our way to with the help of our new friend Hulkenberg and Nuris, I believe his name was. But as we wait for that, let's just wait. Let's see. Round table. There's a map showing the area surrounding our destination, Martira.
Let's see.
I wonder where we're at right now.
It's a campground.
Okay.
Whoa. But which one? Okay. And let's see.
Oh, right now we can only just look at stuff. But sure, after we do all this, you can actually do other things. But until then, might as well increase our virtues and by talking to Stroll and Hulkenberg. First off, let's see. Here's wisdom. Thinking about it, we probably should increase our courage. So
Hey.
you were Stroll, if I remember, Baloo.
Yes. Hey, Luca, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you've got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for battle.
Maintaining my weapon may help me improve my focus during a fight and hone my courage.
Yeah!
I will.
Well then.
Right, let's have a look at your blade then.
Got a
Ba-ba-bum.
moment?
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory, and not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey,
Hmm.
About you, I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What will you do when the fight's over?
I'm not sure. I mean, sure, I'd like to help as well, but, yeah. Seeing the world does sound like a nice thing, fun thing to do as well. And, in a way, I'd be helping a lot more people just from doing that. So, yeah,
so that means...
I think I'd want to travel.
Oh, I see, I see.
To go where the wind takes you, I take it. That does sound nice.
Aye.
I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for nothing if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters. Not leave it in a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Louis. Or Louise. How was it pronounced again?
Luis.
Louis.
I guess it's in the pronunciation from different languages. Maybe, like, I think maybe French is more Luis.
Yeah, because from when I've been playing it in Japanese, and if I remember correctly, in the Japanese version, they just pronounce it Louis. They don't even pronounce the S.
Ah, yeah, I remember they did that in Beastars too.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree, but seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad that you're our captain, truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey,
I envy you sometimes, you know, to act with such conviction. How does one become so bold?
I do what I must. I waver sometimes. I just do whatever. Hmm. I think this one sounds like the most better one.
I do what I must.
I'm only doing what needs to be done. One step at a time.
right.
Easier said than done. I get so fixated on the past I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward, and that's what I envy about you. All this to say, I have faith in you. You've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get... We've more battles ahead, and I'm counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choice, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who it'll end up being after all this.
All right.
Anyway, this sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up.
Caring for my weapon has fortified my will to fight, as well as increased my courage.
All right.
Ooh, it is a good amount. I got some cash out of that too.
We could stop for a break.
What?
Hey, hey Baku, you want to voice Nurus?
I'm good. I'm just here to hang. I don't do voices.
Oh, alright. Ahoy!
Lauren,
I can do
Right,
like a
get
bad
on
Jamaican
it.
accent, and that's it.
Break time jumps! There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Da 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 da.
Here we are.
Dun dun dun
Shall we
dun
get a
dun dun
closer
dun
look?
dun 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 dun. Said
Yes.
Krieg the Hound, or Krieg's the Hound. I'm sorry.
Yes, I see Krieg has gotten into Don the Don, so yes.
I need to. It looks really good.
It's been fun. The dub is hilarious. Also, didn't really realize, but Turbo Granny's English dub voice is actually the same person who did Rita Repulsa in Power Rangers.
First of all,
American,
that
right?
that is incredibly based. Second of all, did I hear you correctly? Did you say Turbo Granny?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the spirit's name. Okay. Oh wow!
I really get into Don to Don.
It's good.
Oh wow, it's so pretty. Oh yeah, I forgot. She also voiced Laharl in Disgaea.
That's
Wait, the woman who did the voice of Rita Repulsa did the voice of Laharl in Disgaea?
Apparently so, yeah.
Holy shit. I did not know that. It's not just the leaves, it's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree, located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead.
How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow that huge in the middle of a desert?
I think I know the villain you're thinking of, Bismuth. I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Norris pulled a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
hey.
Wow, Norris. How did you get so good at drawing?
Ah, my boy! Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore, but you just made it. Okay, cool though. I received Norris's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there.
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. If we could tell her a story about this place. Hello, Rabiel. Next time you're in Grand Trad, you should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh. A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification?
Precisely! Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research at the flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. We took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Oh my.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Anyway, Barbara Goodson is the Rita and Laharl voice. Don't get her mixed up with Mona Marshall, who's Izzy from Digimon. They sound similar, but not quite the same. Mona Marshall, I'm pretty good at placing Mona Marshall whenever I hear her. She sounds very distinct to me. Also, hello, Eightfold. How are you?
Yes, hello Eightfold, hello Rabiel. Glad you guys can make it.
Hello.
We have a Typhlosion now.
Yeah, I just kind of showed up. They can't get rid of me.
We were just getting ready to stream, and then a Typhlosion stumbled in, and he was like, hi, and we were like, okay, I guess he's here now.
Well, Kage invited me earlier.
Yeah, he's the good guy.
Don't ruin the kayfabe.
Kayfabe?
It's old wrestling term.
Yeah, it means like the established fictional narrative that the wrestlers have going on for the drama.
Like back in the old days, heels and faces weren't supposed to like be caught together out in public.
Yeah,
Just like kayfabe.
because they're trying to like maintain the illusion that like all the drama that they're doing in the show is actually true.
Yeah. There was actually one guy, I can't remember his name, it might have been Harley Race. He was in a car accident and he was with some heels at the time, but he was supposed to be a face. So he actually gave the paramedics a fake name.
Huh.
Thankfully, these days people are a lot more chill about it, but
Oh, yeah.
like it's something where like at least within the actual productions, they still try to maintain the continuity, because it's like when you're watching the show, at least you're trying to buy into the fantasy.
Yeah.
I get ya. Alright, let's see.
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit?
She's like, I'm so used to being such a fucking amazing, kick-ass hard worker who's always overachieving. I don't know how to relax. Can you teach me?
Sure, I mean, if I get some more imagination out of it, why not?
Exactly.
This power we've awoken to, have all sorts of questions. What I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their own aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's cool, it's bizarre, it's kind of scary. I mean, I guess in a way it's kind of bizarre for them to have their own different kind of designs, like automatically. I've never seen armor like that. True. The designs do set them apart, but it was not their actual appearance I meant to ask about. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not when the very condition of our to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves.
Now then.
Yay! My imagination has increased to inspired.
Yay!
No longer am I vapid.
Yay!
I like that word, vapid.
It's getting quite late. We've a ways to go yet. So I would very much like to continue chatting with you. I'd like that too. Hello, Takeichi. We just really started. But we are journeying.
Time marches on,
Yes.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Are we going to successfully save our king? That's the question.
Or more so the prince.
Yes.
And enemy cutscene.
Finally! We're out of the desert!
I have been contemplating like what the
Oh, wow.
like what's going to come of like reviving the prince, because it's like we're already in this like contest,
Suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft
so if we
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
if we revive the prince partway through this contest,
What the? Did we just
is he also going to join the contest? Is he going to become a rival?
A cannonade.
And I'm not asking anyone to answer this question if they've seen further into the game, because obviously spoilers, and this is a game that I'm actually trying to avoid spoilers for, but
My star is rising.
Hello.
oh no, it's him!
Sanctism will reign.
Well, to be fair, like this guy, I remember he said he's competing, but he's trying to get the head piece of the Sanctifex Church, like, to become the king. So
Oh,
I guess
like
it'd be more
he's working for someone else, basically.
yeah. So maybe it'd be like us trying to compete in the name of the prince.
Mm-hmm.
It's them. Remember from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Ah. Doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot. Just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
Stuck out in the wild with
So the
no
king
one.
allows sabotage, but not direct murder.
Dashing
Eh.
out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
Uh-oh.
Acting as witness to the
He's in
higher
danger.
candidates' conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Glodell if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
The way the guy acted, I don't like it. But maybe fine.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
That's the one that they said the crier is on the ground nearby, right?
Oh no, Glodell was the purple-haired dude.
Agreed. Let us ride.
No.
to
I mean, Glodell's runner is the one that the crier is nearby, though.
Oh, I thought his was the purple one, so I think the crier was
maybe?
in front of the other guy.
Because I was gonna say I was gonna say like, well, if they're trying to like help the crier at the very least, then it's like whether you like the guy or not, I would still help him just so that the random civilian on the ground doesn't get killed.
It's a runner, isn't it?
Yeah.
If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There
Right.
should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
Bitch, we literally saved people.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
I do not like this man very much.
Godot and his monks have boarded the deck. It's like he
Does
knows
this mean we're gonna beat them up?
It's like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's even to kill us here and now. Ah, crap.
Troll master of bullshittery.
Interfere in my fight. Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God.
Please don't make that
Your
face at me,
petty
sir.
bruises are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide. Go, my brethren. Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the
I hope he's going to follow the rules as well. If we're not allowed to strike him, I hope he's not allowed to strike us
I call
either.
upon royal power
No, remember
That
what they
would-
said? We're low rank. We're so low ranked that rule doesn't apply to us. They could literally kill us if they want.
Wait, I totally missed that. That is absolute horseshit. That's not how an election works.
I'll crush you.
Ooh, nice one.
Before God.
Can't hit him. Can't hit him. So
I stand ready. Knight!
I'm starting to think the old dead king might not have been a great person. Based on how his rules were.
Is that all?
You disgrace the sanctest way. Take that! Let's go!
I've never seen a bald elf. I wish he wasn't my first sight of one.
What could you hope to achieve?
Yeah, he's not attractive.
toying with us.
I'll get some distance. Come forth, royal soul.
let's try this.
Observe the enemy.
Resistance.
Maybe if he didn't look like he was wearing lipstick.
Behold my power! Ruler!
His pawns remind me of something.
You'll be dust!
Like the enemies.
Yeah,
I won't hold back.
they remind me of a Kamen Rider series that's out currently called Gavu.
Oh, that's the gum. That's a candy one. if I
Yeah, that's the
recall.
one based on candies. His enhancement form is based on cake,
What could you hope to
and he can
achieve?
summon pawns who look very much like those two.
With blade in hand. Not
What?
this one.
What?
I see you.
Are they supposed?
I call upon royal
Are they supposed to
power
look like they're cake related?
Well, the cake form looks very royal, like a king, and they're supposed to look like pawns or like. rice
Oh,
or something.
okay. I was gonna say, I was like, how does this general shape apply to
I
cake?
stand ready.
So that's the part I was trying to figure out.
Right there.
Just according to cake.
More resilient than I expected.
All according to
I would
Keikaku.
lose nothing I can see in this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back.
Honestly, looking at him, look at his face. He looks more like a Jack and Dexter character.
Now, feel the
He looks
righteous
like-
truth of sanctism
he looks like
engraved upon your flesh.
A
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
he
brothers.
looks like a very buff drag queen out of drag, but they still have their makeup on.
Baloo, I put a picture of one of the soldiers in your general
I
chat.
shall vanquish evil.
All right. Well, I actually like that design. I like that design a lot now that I actually see it. It's a very clever design.
And he can actually give them forms based on his other forms by feeding them his other minions.
By the sworn oath for all that we strive for!
I'm starting to feel like this might be the Vor version of Kamen Rider, and
so the way that it works is that Gavu is the main character. Whenever he eats sweets, he has a secondary stomach on his belly, and it kind of spits out these small things called gochizo that when he uses them they die, but they give him forms.
Burn to ash!
the thing is, the words you're saying sound insane, but I've also seen some Kamen Rider stuff in the past, so I know that that's just kind of par for the course.
My favorite one was X-Aid.
The doctors that were also gamers.
Wait, was that the one where everything was video game formed
Yes.
or video game themed, and his I'm assuming it was his base form, but his base form was like neon pink and green.
Yes, that's Kamen Rider X-Aid. Technically, that's level 2, I believe.
Oh,
It is technically his base one because he's always in it, but they do have a secondary like chibi super deformed mode that they start off in, but they stop showing that after a while.
because like that's the one that I've seen the most of, not directly, but I used to be friends with someone who was a big fan of it, so I saw a lot of the designs and such for it.
I'll show you a series sometime.
Observe the enemy. I shall defend.
Sanctism will reign!
Why everyone keep going after her?
Here's the toy of caking form,
I call upon royal power within!
because it hasn't actually debuted in the show yet.
Oh,
It's just been leaked.
Oh, I like it.
Fire!
It was just shown in a magazine.
Witness me,
it's very
brethren!
clever.
We're not out of this yet.
So Gavu has 2 current riders with a 3rd one on the way. Gavu is based on General Sweets, particularly gummies. The secondary rider, whose name escapes me right now, Valen, Kamen Rider Valen, is based on chocolate.
Delay the inevitable!
Based
And
on
the-
chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate bar.
Okay.
And the 3rd one, which hasn't been technically announced yet, but it was kind of data mined that they're going to exist, is based on pudding.
Ooh. I do like pudding.
Pudding is delicious.
I like sweets when they're not like obnoxiously rich.
The other week I went to the supermarket and I found what they listed as a Japanese style cheesecake.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
I don't understand what makes it Japanese style. But it's more of like a cake, I guess. Like it's very fluffy
Let's
on
see how
top.
this plays out.
I know one of my friends told me what it meant, but I've already forgotten.
I should try that sometime, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like that for sale in my area, so I don't know how I would
Sanctism
procure it. Robbie L. thinking hard. Is there a Vor Kamen Rider?
Well, Gavu is probably the closest right now. Because the main character and all the villains have stomachs, have mouths in their stomachs. And literally the main villains are called the Stomach Family.
Yeah, it's sounding kind of Vor.
And they use the tongues and the mouths to capture humans and turn them into ingredients for their dark treats.
Yeah.
peasants, go for it.
Yeah.
Other than that, the closest would probably be...
Sanctism will reign.
I mean, Amazon, or Amazons, they had a lot of eating of enemies. It's not really the main shtick. They were just hyper-violent. That was their main shtick.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help. For all that we strive for! Shun!
So,
Yay!
the faithful are broken before you.
Even though
Yet
oh, sorry,
your
you're talking,
desperate
sorry.
struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable.
Once you get me started on Common
I
Rider,
am
there's
immune to all your wicked
no
hearts.
stopping.
I mean,
Do whatever he wants,
oh
and
shit,
we
I
can't
glitched
even
out there
get
for a
near
sec.
him.
But I also totally understand.
Bend the knee, and
I am the
yield to
same way when
divine
it comes to
truth of
old Final
sanctity.
Fantasy games.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
Ooh,
What have you
nice
done
one.
to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time.
Yeah, Gav is definitely
So
the
be it.
closest to Vor, I'd
You'll
say.
face your divine punishment soon
I may
enough.
not be allowed to kill you, rival politician, but I can definitely drive my car into the side of your car.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint.
Close one. Hulkenberg almost got killed.
Hey, get down
Oh,
here.
Jesus.
What are you playing at? You think
Oh,
I
what
owe
was
you now or
that?
something? I would have been fine without your.
I did a stretch.
No, I was referring to the hearts that were coming off of Nurus there.
Oh, yeah, the Little Tail Bronx games are great.
What?
Krieg said that they fanboy over Dot Hack and Little Tail Bronx games.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still kind
I
of
want to play more of the Little Tail Bronx ones.
gotta get back to Fuga one of these days.
Yeah.
Hey, are you hurt?
Are you hurt? Of course I'm not hurt. Look,
Excuse me a moment.
Why, Glendale?
Okay.
Surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly,
I love how
I got a
fucking
bit ugly
shoujo
for
her
my
eyes
liking.
are.
Well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed.
I do remember seeing this pretty neat picture of what the protagonist will look like from like the different races. Like
Oh.
the Nydia, I think Juna's is called. It had a cute, pretty look with the eyes with different colors.
Besides, I might have found another angle.
I need
here
to
justify-
really like sit down and try to remember what all the races are called because I can't remember any of them.
There's horn people, pointy-eared people. That's pretty much how I do it.
Surprised me out there, love.
Oh.
Rested good.
Oh, is he our old man pervert? Is he our classic anime old man pervert?
I do not
Master
know.
Roshi.
So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
I enjoy her.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Oh. Hang on a second again.
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Oh boy. Keep it in your pants, sir.
Is he even wearing pants?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay,
very
never
short.
mind. Never mind, he's just a car fucker. Okay.
Quality parts are no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno, kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva. Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I
Oh,
can't be the
she's
only
our
one
old
who
man
loves her.
pervert. Okay.
Or just Resident Yuri Bay.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand?
Oh my god, okay, never mind. This is actually really cute.
On behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
Get it, girl. I hope you have
You're
beautiful
an interesting
lesbian
little
babies in the
ensemble.
future.
Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hmm?
Hey, up there!
Lou, don't call her. It's okay. I took it back. I was just joking. Like I said, that was really cute, actually.
Gauntlet Runner. He's actually finished it.
I get the feeling this might be Luis's. At least I think.
Well, that's just horrifying.
Yep, it is.
Luis.
Griffith number 2.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
And I also like the fact that like Super Butterbuns did like impressions for Metaphor, and she literally called him that too. So,
Yeah. I watched her video about Metaphor.
So that's it.
It was very
I thought it
good.
was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Legna, who are you saying that in reference to? Holy shit, that was not the voice I expected to hear out of that character.
Oh, you thought he was a
I read
kid?
his name as Short Papyrus for a second. I was like, what in the Undertale is this?
Nah, Parapus is
Dog people?
yes. Though from I can kind of see his tail, it looks more cat-like.
Yeah, little cat
I could have crushed
dog.
that churchman like a bug.
I think they are dog people, I'm not sure.
Are you okay, Baloo?
That took me so by surprise.
What, his voice?
Yeah. I was expecting.
Oh, actually, I can look over right here. Parapus tribe, yes. Tribe recognizable by bestial ears and a tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skin not seen in other tribes.
From
Does it
that
say, like-
description, they kind of remind me of from Ruby.
Oh, the faunus.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah. So it's,
I wonder if they're going to follow the same logic of just having like different animal parts instead of having a consistent.
I think it's mostly been the tails and ears.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
Dog
Oh, yeah,
ears,
he's
Ben,
Scottish.
not cats.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I
God,
might
just
ask-
seeing the art of
There
him,
are
just-
some cats that have bent ears,
Yeah, they do. I've seen some. Also,
like Scottish
yeah,
folds.
I'll
You probably tell him the truth.
I guess so. I mean, we're trying to get on his good side though, so shouldn't I say that we're also supporters? You know, it's
Is this the first time we're seeing Luis's portrait?
I feel like it. I can't remember, but like, yeah, just look at it this now. It does feel more like he's just a blonde Griffith.
Yeah, he's very Griffith coded.
Yes.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated.
This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Right.
Griffith and Satan from Devilman combined. That too, he is also very Satan from Devilman.
Okay, yeah, true. To become king. Can't really say the help save the prince. That's kind of gonna ruin our whole plan.
I need more Devilman to exist.
I mean, Devilman Crybaby kind of went for the whole thing.
Oh yeah, I've watched.
It did. I liked it.
I watched through Crybaby 3 times. I've watched all the OVAs. I've read the mangas. I've watched Devilman Lady.
I still need to watch the OVA. I'm sad because I know the OVA doesn't finish the story, but I really like the animation and the art style.
Watch the dub; it's hilarious.
Yeah. I remember.
Oh yeah, I've heard clips from the dub.
And then he died.
God, I feel like to say the help would kind of get too. It feels like it would be like a little too much. Like it's like ass kissing, really. But to become king.
Well, honestly, what in your mind? Why did you become a candidate?
Well,
answer how you would answer, not how you think your character would answer.
Because I feel like either way the story is going to continue. It's not like if you say to save the prince, he's going to like stab you and then the game is over.
Yeah,
so,
I get it. Yeah. If I wanted to become a king, I wanted to do something that could help people, so I'd do it for that. Might see us as an enemy.
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
I should rethink my response.
Damn it. They're gonna force us to pick one.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh?
They're gonna make us liars. How dare they?
Really now? So you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in. Anyone. Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
I will say her voice is also different from what I expected, but I enjoy it. I find it a cute juxtaposition.
Okay.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all.
I'll be right back 1 second.
If you can manage that,
Okay.
I'll consider your proposal.
Jinx, you may show that.
See you later.
How am I gonna send you a soda? We don't live near each other.
Anything.
You never know.
Come on, Hector.
Juna has a West Country accent.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
Now thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heismay, bring him to justice, and
It's
show
like
the
a
nation we're a force to
stereotypical
be
farmer
reckoned with.
accent in the UK. Think Hagrid from Harry Potter. Okay.
That does make sense. I was like, I know she has some kind of European accent, but I'm not sure exactly
and the
what.
darkness claims its dominion. The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
The way the narrator narrates that actually sounded very smooth.
Yeah. I do like the narration in this game.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
And shit and fuck.
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
The fantasy country diva. OMG. Tuna is metaphor Taylor Swift.
Oh no. Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
Oh. Is Baloo
Here's
a
all my
Swiftie? Is Baloo a Swiftie?
No.
Are you
No.
sure?
I'm sure.
I don't know. I'm starting to see you in a Swiftie concert with like Shadow the Hedgehog and Amy Rose by your side.
Wait, what? Oh.
Check on him.
Oh, they did like a Twitter takeover thing once, and like asking questions and like singing like songs that are stuck in their heads, and like Amy was singing like a Taylor Swift song, and then like Shadow just started singing with her, revealing that he's actually a secret Swiftie.
I can think of one Taylor Swift song that I like. Most of the music from her that I've heard, I have not enjoyed.
Hey, Nurse, you okay?
I see.
Baloo, she's representing our fellow people of Bleach. She's an icon.
Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled, old dude.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner.
I don't think I asked you, Baku, but like a few people have said it. Do I kind of sound like the protagonist to you?
I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty,
Yeah, I can see it.
Top of her
Yeah, it's a bit hard to answer because the protagonist doesn't talk as much as everyone else, but from the bits we do hear him, I think so.
I mean, at least he talks.
Yeah. More than can be said of previous Atlas protagonists. I know they have had talking protagonists in some other games, but not many of their RPGs.
Inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself? How about like that?
Yeah, like you do have a very similar pitch and a very a similar. What's the word?
Tone?
Is it timbre? Timbre?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old
I think it's
inventor in
timbre.
my
I think
neighborhood
timbre
who
is the word
was
I'm trying to think
quite
of.
brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are.
Reading,
Which I guess you could also just call tone, but I think timbre is the technical term for it.
Which just means I lost my chance at getting a major character.
I mean, you will. I mean, I have faith that you can do that kind of thing, though, because like you've already been in other things. So,
Most
like,
of them are just stuff I did myself. But yeah.
no, you were in what's that game called?
After that, it was like a
The visual novel. What was the visual novel called?
Blooming Gardens.
Yeah.
Always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius.
Oh, that one was more of a spicier thing.
Oh, should we not speak of that here?
Something about it
That's funny.
captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could.
Is the dude dead?
That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Dude, we're going to Martira. Well, maybe I should look into Camaro when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
Providing a spark. An old inventor Nuris once knew is living in Camaro, a village near Martira. He may be able to tell us more about the relic he once shown Nuris. Now what if a bond with Nuris, he might get a new archetype?
Hmm.
We left Nuris, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner. You visited Japan before. Did you ever have to sleep in one of those?
In
one of those narrow...
In what?
I think that...
Oh, the capsule things? No, I didn't. I am claustrophobic. I would not be able to do that, I don't think.
Ah, gotcha. So, we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Oh, wait, this is you.
Okay. So we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking.
Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. The carriage can never keep up this pace. Some gratitude will be appreciated.
Apologies. I am grateful, it's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That night, pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town of Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
There's room for both of you on the bed. You don't have to hiss at him.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
The girlies are fighting. It's a fucking queen-size bed, and they're just medium-sized cats. They can fucking live next to each other, Jesus.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there.
Green Dad. I do enjoy Green Dad. Also, I'm glad you appreciate my sound effects.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
You know, it's not like he's here, so as well.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? British borders are always in it just for the money.
Yeah. You could just tell this
Man,
dude's not,
Microsoft.
You could just tell this guy is just gonna be a whole thing. Just
Looks
for his
like
face.
his officer's not on our side just yet.
Yeah.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes.
Thank you, Green Daddy.
Oh god, now he reminds me of someone, but I can't place it.
Right?
Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from
His
the
face
journey.
portrait kind of
Let me show you
reminds me of
You
Sojiro
can
from
try a
Persona
local
5.
speciality, perhaps.
You've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Yojima, yes.
Yeah.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Trying to help my dad disconnect his Outlook account from other places, and they make it impossible to just use the app. Why have an app at that point? That is unfortunately how a lot of apps are. I hate the way apps are designed. But also, yes, fuck Microsoft. I'm genuinely starting to consider switching to Linux because of how shitty Windows is getting.
Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Yeah.
You okay, Kage?
Yes, those are itchy. So what
Did
is
you need
that?
did you need to sneeze?
Some kind of smoked dish?
Is that a giant maggot?
Roasted larvae of the giant
Oh.
sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Oh. I don't like that.
I've seen this image in the trailers a lot.
Cooked to a
I don't like
delicate
that one
finish,
bit.
Just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval
Marvel
innards.
innards.
It is a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
Ah, you just see her eating that too.
It's like I have no desire to consume anything like that, but I appreciate her.
Yeah.
I appreciate her being this.
Oh, yeah, Hulkenberg's gonna be like that character that just eats anything and just enjoys it no matter what it looks like.
Something the matter?
That's just the way. That's a bug,
shrimp.
isn't it?
Own before it gets cold.
It is a giant bug.
Okay, cool.
Y'all eat shrimp, y'all can't judge. I don't eat shrimp with the head and the legs still attached.
Oh yeah, you can see the leg still on it. Umai. Ah, what the hell? Yep, you only have one, so might as well try everything new.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you too.
The rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty. Yeah.
You fairly eat with gusto.
I'm just gonna
young
try
man.
to tell myself it has the
Passion worthy
same
of a royal
taste and
candidate.
texture as shrimp, so that I can live with myself.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
I mean, I don't eat shrimp.
Pardon,
unless
shut
I
up,
didn't
shut up,
spice
stop
this up.
talking.
What?
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
I love Hulkenberg so much.
Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this
15
highs me as your
kidnappings.
culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heisme. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heisme's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. It's your call. This place.
Camp.
Let's see here.
I still can't go there.
Here's where we are now. Let's see here.
That's the giant sandworm's nest.
Here's where we are now.
There's a runner.
A rival gauntlet runner?
Let's see here.
God, the more I look at the characters, the more I can definitely see the Persona 3 influence.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Well, don't worry. We'll get the job done.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Yay!
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Ah, okay. No worm stuff.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
They just see.
Do they just make every meal out of the worms?
Tis altogether different from the roast.
You could say the
Tis
worms are
succulent
delicious in
as a
dungeon.
mellow fruit. Another marvel.
Well, Hulkenberg definitely likes it.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
I agree, Rabiel. Thank you, Green Daddy, while groaning.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Now eat everything on your plate and then straight to my bed.
Excuse
what?
me? Okay, let's see.
Oh.
Don't mind me. I only just arrived here just now. So it's not like I overheard that conversation you
Also
just had.
good one,
about
Baku.
I have my moments.
Grease the Hound. I have had liver before. I'm not a fan of liver. I've only ever had it once, but I did not like it.
All the cuisine.
Have you ever had moose?
You've had moose?
Yeah, I'm Canadian. We eat moose.
I thought
Oh,
moose are
damn.
like treasure things.
I mean, moose are like one of the deadliest animals to run into in your car because you're more likely to die than the moose.
Oh. Well, in that case.
I'm not that surprised that you eat moose, because it's like, we eat deer, so like, it's already pretty similar. Although I have technically never eaten deer, but I know other people here do eat deer. So I always kind of assumed that people who live in areas where there's a lot of moose probably eat moose.
Moose and rabbit.
E.
Yeah.
Really beats the bed at an inn.
Right?
see the monsters out there when we kept on the runner. So I rest a little easier in an inn.
Hell yeah. Wish Nurse would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king.
Alright, let's rest.
Good night.
I wish that I liked liver or any other stuff like that, because I know that apparently eating, like...
It is relatively healthy, I remember.
Yeah, like, eating, like, organ meat is apparently really good for your health. But I've never had any that I liked the taste or texture of, so...
Yeah, I can get that.
Let's hurry.
My friend took me to a Brazilian barbecue joint, and I tried veal for the first time.
Oh.
I was like, nope, can't do this. I can't eat sheep. The texture is
Oh,
weird.
really? I've never had any form of sheep, like what veal or otherwise, so I'm not really familiar with the texture.
Now then.
Mellow milk.
Buy all the water.
Yeah, I remember seeing a thing that said basically going to like the water merchants and stuff in like every town. You can always find like they always give you like a certain amount of items that restore MP, even if it's only a little bit.
That is good. You do need that in these games. Every little bit counts.
What were the gods doing?
Unstinking
I'm out of ideas.
Tavern. Wait. Is this to sell stuff? Oh, maybe not. See if I can find some more stuff I can buy.
I'm out of ideas.
Recruiter dispatcher.
An elder candidate? No. Must have got that wrong.
Well, what's wrong with that? Jeez.
Alright then.
Wait, why did you respond in chat instead of just saying it out loud?
Because Kage was talking. I didn't want to talk over him.
Ah, you're fine.
I was being polite.
Very polite, but you're all good too. Okay.
I was about to read your response, but then I realized I was like, wait, Vagrant Bakufu. Wait, that's Baku. And I was like, why didn't you just say that?
Superior mundane threads. Superior mundane threads. Appraise. Sanctor's mantle. Oh,
Also had gator,
It's not that.
chicken.
Oh, gator is good, from what I hear.
I've never had it, but I know that apparently my sister has, and I don't remember if she liked it or not. I just know that she has had it.
I've had snake.
Oh.
Ah. I've never had that. I think my sister did like it, because I remember my sister likes jerky a lot, and I know that at one point, she already had gator jerky before, and she got more of it. I'm assuming she must have liked it if she got more of it. Personally, I have never been a jerky fan.
I like jerky. But I think the most delicious thing I've ever eaten that, like, I've only had it once was shark.
You had shark?
Yep. Had it done up on a grill. It tastes like a really fatty pork chop.
I've always been curious what shark tastes like, because I do know that people eat them.
My ex-boyfriend, his mother was dating a fisherman, and he brought some back.
Oh, damn. Oh, now I want grilled seafood. Grilled seafood is so fucking good.
Grilled seafood is really good.
What'll it be?
I'm trying to eat more seafood these days just because I know that fish is a lot healthier than stuff like beef. I am unfortunately an American boy, so I do love me a good hamburger, but I need to not eat it so much because I know it's not good for me.
Well, if you ever came here, you would be drowned in seafood.
Ooh, I do like the idea of being drowned in food. And fried tofu.
Yeah.
I like tofu, but I can't eat too much of it. I need other stuff. I can't, like, long story short, I could never go vegan. I like eating animals too much, unfortunately.
You remember PETA?
Oh, yeah.
People for eating tasty animals?
Okay.
My personal favorite thing I've seen with regards to that is there was a t-shirt that said, there's room for all of God's animals right next to the mashed potatoes.
You know it's bad when the first way the way I learned of PETA's existence was from hearing a vegan say, "I do not believe people should eat animals, but fuck PETA. They're a horrible, horrible organization. They're evil. They do not actually practice what they preach. They're, manipulative." And I was just like, I have literally never heard of this group. But if a person who genuinely believes in animal rights so much that they believe they should not be consumed in any capacity is telling me that this organization sucks, I'm going to assume that they're telling me the truth.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, you're Nero
Levels?
now. You're riding your damn sword.
Oh, damn.
Also, yes, Rabiel. Fish tacos are delicious.
Ooh.
Also, Nero didn't ride on his sword. He ride on his rocket arm.
Arm, okay, yeah, okay. Technically his arm. You're correct.
Oh, here you are.
I'm sure he rode on his sword in like 4, though.
No.
It's been so long since I played.
He rode on it. He rode on a demon once in a cutscene, but outside that.
I've awaited you.
So you've all come. Fantastic. Lady Joanna is waiting outside. Let's go right now, if that's alright. Well, I kind of wasted a bunch of much of the money I saved, but I was good enough to get some new weapons and stuff.
Okay, yeah. See, when it's frozen on on the shot where his mouth is wide open like that, and it makes his chin longer, his face looks much more proportional.
Yeah.
Like they need to move his eyes up in the portrait, and it's only in the portrait. His 3D model looks fine.
So I'm seeing the main cast looks like Persona 3 characters, and everyone else looks like 4 and 5.
Yeah.
These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisman.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its
Like her
behalf,
design a
I have
lot.
My gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
So pale.
Lady Joanna refused to use.
I like the
taxes
green
to pay for
lipstick,
this,
and I also
so
like
she
her
sold
hair.
her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
She honestly looks like she was drawn by Yoshitaka
we don't deserve
Amano.
that much credit.
She does kind of look like a Yoshitaka Amano character.
Yoshitaka Amano, I'm kind of thinking of that one. What was it they made?
Even so.
Final Fantasy. The original Final Fantasy art.
Yeah, he did the character designs for the first 6 Final Fantasies. He did the monster designs for the first 4.
Yeah, he's the one who draws all people as like white zombies.
Yeah, he's also the one. He still draws the logos. Like he's all the logo artwork you see in the Final Fantasy games. He's the one who does all of those.
Ah, gotcha.
We won't let you down.
They actually got him for the Magic the Gathering set that's coming out next year.
I am very excited to see the art for that set.
Some art's already been out if you want me to show it to you.
Ooh.
I've
seen some of it.
The Final Fantasy stuff they got for Magic the Gathering looked pretty cool too.
In truth,
yeah,
I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity.
He also did
Perhaps there is something.
he also did the designs for what's it called? Vampire Hunter D. He also did the designs for Angel's Egg.
People of this town to support
Vampire Hunter D. Then I could
Are you ready to
definitely
become
see
a
that.
Buddha?
I'm trying to think of what else he's done. But his art's very good. I like his art a lot.
And why is Baloo becoming a Buddha?
So there's a very bad sub of Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust.
His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
That was. I'll have to show it to you sometime.
You said a sub of it. Not the dub?
Yeah. There's a sub of the Japanese version where half the dialogue is nonsensical.
However, I would have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
I do love when I'm watching like a fan sub that was clearly made by people who don't know either language.
Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
Like, remember in Bloodlust, there's a sniper character, and he says something is about to take a shot, but the subtitle says "Become a Buddha."
I think he did some covers for Neil Gaiman's Sandman. That might be possible.
It is quite possible. Also, I posted one of the pictures in your General Blue.
I saw it. I liked it.
I know it's
It's
but
very
a step
cute.
in our plan, but truly,
Moogles are
I hope
adorable.
we can help these
But I also
people.
hate
They're
them.
very precious.
She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
I have a new fear of fish food after I saw how garum is made.
Guards and sandworms alike.
Understandable.
The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say
I
we'll
read
find
that
any
as
willing to
Garo, and I'm
talk
like, that's a
with the
completely different
streets this
thing.
deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
I'll lie, it was the animated versions
We should
that
go.
actually got me into like checking out some of the Garo shows, which are really good.
Oh yeah, Garo's great.
Mm-hmm.
A chubby person in a Japanese video game?
Oh, you there? Can I talk to you for a bit? I bet you're gonna catch that Heisme for us. Now, I just wanted to give you my thanks. You see, my wife, she's one of the people that have gone missing.
My thanks to you.
I thought it was children now. I don't know if I could be of any help to you, but please, if there's anything I can do, just say the word. Unfortunately, no. I don't know much about them, I'm afraid. Sorry I can't be of help. You ought to ask the others around here, though. The shopkeepers might know more.
All good.
Really? That's at the, Stairstone Market, right? Let's try asking around there. Hey, you've just missed them, Bismuth, if you haven't seen.
I heard there was a chubby character.
There's 3 of them on screen right now.
I don't know if there's any chubby characters in this, like actual main characters. I think it's just like a few NPCs here and there.
Yeah.
Remember when Japanese media did have chubby characters, like back in like the 90s and earlier?
Yeah.
When it used to actually be somewhat common.
Yeah, like Legna said, and the one antagonist. Generally now, chubby people are antagonists in Japanese media for some reason.
Yeah.
Which is lame.
Yeah.
Unless they're chubby women. It's usually chubby men who are the antagonists.
Yeah, you do still occasionally have chubby women being, like, good people. But even then, they're typically only in, like, supporting roles. Not really very big. Why am I hearing moaning?
I was coughing, but that was it.
I think he might inside the store.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard it. It sounded like there was a woman moaning inside the store, so I was like confused.
Maybe because it's the best damn item store in town.
You're in the face. Oh,
She's just like, oh, these prices. Immediately orgasms.
What you heard was an elderly Victorian lady running through the halls of her mansion during a thunderstorm.
Oh my. Oh, here we go.
Welcome.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm all sold out of meat today.
So, hey.
Oh no, that's okay. We're after information more than meat today. You don't happen to know anything about a giant sandworm, do you? Only that it's dangerous. When I go out hunting, I give them a wide berth. Wait, this lady is the one that goes hunting? Damn, okay. Wow, impressive that you go out there all alone. Still, do you know anyone who might know something? Let's see now. You might try asking that fella by the armor shop. He's got quite a fondness for giant sandworm larvae. The armor shop.
By fondness, do you mean he eats it?
Pretty sure everyone eats it in this town.
That just made me think of something.
What is it?
Giant sandworm? We Martyrans love our edible grubs, but we're a bit indifferent to their inedible parents. Larva is my personal favorite, but I know little about them before they make it to the kitchen. Who may know more about them? I can't recall any. Oh, wait, hang on. I just thought of someone. There was a merchant yesterday at the tavern boasting he'd gotten real close to the sandworm's den. If that's true, it'd be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town.
Nice.
That's some good info. Maybe this merchant's still nearby. Let's ask around Thoroughfare Square.
I was surprised there was plus-size NPCs in Genshin Impact. Yeah, most anime-style characters look like Barbie and skinny Ken doll. You see one and you see them all. That's why I treasure the Hosamo game. Same.
Clergyman.
Closure.
The one taken recently was a friend of my daughter's. She was so young. I'm afraid my daughter will be next. We must pray. What else can we do? God shall provide. Yeah, you guys are helping, so screw you!
Now what am I to do?
Just gonna say, given recent events, I am not the biggest fan of religion right now.
Overman.
You know who's a good chubby character in Japanese media?
Who?
Junpei.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Which Junpei? Now good for you.
He was in Digimon Frontier?
Oh, the guy who turns into the beetle.
Became the beetle, yeah.
I never watched it. I just saw him in commercials and had a crush on him.
I am well and
child.
truly destroyed. Nasty little hangover.
Same here as a kid.
Blimey. I'm embarrassed just thinking about yesterday. Why the hell did I go and do something like that?
People missing. I can hardly think on it.
Fountain?
People missing.
Fountain. A really, really ancient one by the looks of it. The town this high up. I wonder how they make the water flow. Maybe it has something to do with Krigante Castle? Where's the tavern at? Oh, wait.
Had to leave for a sec. Had a crush on who? Oh, well, actually, you'll enjoy this answer. We were talking about Junpei from, Digimon.
Were you the one at the tavern yesterday? We heard there was a merchant who got close to the giant sandworm. Close to the giant sandworm? Bloody hell, that's amazing! But you've got the wrong guy. I've only just got to town. I heard there's some rare weapons and armor to be found here. The city's in a bad way right now, but it seems I'm not the only merchant who's on mind to stock up. Got it. So there's not just one merchant who could have gone near the worm recently. Let's look around the square a bit more. Maybe we can get some more information.
The dude from A Cell World is kind of cute. I don't know who that is.
They mean the main character, Haruyuki.
But, Haruyuki?
Yeah. But like,
let me...
you look at him, but most of the time you just see, you just mostly see him in the game world as his Silver Crow avatar, which is mostly just the fit metal machine.
What do you want to know?
You were at the tavern. What's your business with me?
Excuse me.
Oh, him! I've seen his design before, and he is cute. I like him.
Oh, we're looking for a merchant. One who said something to say about the giant sandworm yesterday. Oh, that guy from last night. Yeah, he was blathering so loud you heard him whether you wanted to or not. Know what he said? Why don't you ask him yourself? I know your next question. It's plain as day. But where is he? I'm the town's informant, you see? I can tell you where that merchant is, among other things. Gordy from Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. He's good, too.
Alright, I could pay for that.
Thank you kindly.
Just like I knew you would. Now then, a deal's a deal. It's the Ishkia in front of the fountain, just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern he was practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover.
Right.
So it was that guy. I paid $150 for nothing.
I'm out of ideas.
No.
More people missing.
Where is he?
I can hardly think on it.
Ugh, my head. What is it? You got business with me? Hey, is it true you got pretty close to the giant sandworm's den? How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? Ugh, right. To tell you the truth, I didn't get that close to it. I just found a giant sandworm husk. That was it. And then at the bar, I was excited and, well, pretty drunk. Anyway, at some point the story turned into me waltzing right up to the sandworm and staring it down, and I regret that now.
Oh, good.
Oh, great. No one seems to have any information. It's almost sunset, too. Let's be at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else.
Also, unironically, Kota from High School of the Dead.
Of course, Kota Hirano.
Which one is that?
High School of the Dead. He was
I've never watched that, so I gotta look him up.
Ah!
He's a gun otaku.
I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck.
Kota Hirano.
Still,
Oh, him! Yes, I like his
Yes,
design.
and it's very
I forgot about
admirable.
him.
But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Yes. And I think he was also another Nidia like Juna was.
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms.
Totally
Just
not
gotta
me
wait for
here
the
with an
sandflash.
entire database of chubby anime characters.
It's a local event. A kind of storm. The wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals.
I would love
Not
to
too
have
uncommon
just
sight
a
for people.
database of all of
Our diviners say we'll have a
like
sand
all of
flash
the
every 5
male
days.
anime
Seems to be
characters who
more
have the
than
potential of
necessary.
appealing to me
Might be some
sexually.
magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm.
Check your general chat.
And that includes the
Yeah, but
sandworms.
even then, that's only going to be the
Hold off,
chubby
with proper
characters.
timing, you'll
Ah.
sneak right past him. Heisme might well be using the same trick.
I
himself.
have
We're much obliged, but
I have other tastes as
When
well.
the guard gone out.
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Well, with this information, it might be useful.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? Nay danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sandflash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
Alrighty. Oh. I think something just reacted. What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
Whoa!
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
For a moment, it was like the light was blinding.
Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today, just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Right. You rested inside the Gauntlet Runner for today at Norris's request.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Teleportation. I did hear about this mechanic, but I have not played this far into the game, so I haven't actually seen it in action.
Your journey is going well, it seems.
Yes, hello, more.
One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A
Welcome to the
supernatural
Velvet
awakening,
Room.
a call to adventure,
Oh.
begs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
You mean that thing in the Gauntlet Runner?
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me. but you seem qualified to use this divine relic.
To be honest, a little disappointed. We were talking about cute, chubby characters, and I was in and out for a lot of it because of work stuff. Can't be
I'm
helped, Abiel.
sorry.
I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine vivid, familiar scenery.
For what it's worth, I don't think that any of us would ever mind if you just started talking about chubby characters in the chat. Like, it's not like we're gonna be offended.
What's going on here?
I'm just
What's
going
with
through
all
this
the yelling?
database and I'm like, oh my god.
Wait, isn't this?
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus, surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash
I
it
see a chubby porcupine
in
thing.
a single night.
Yeah. He's from Sleepy Princess and the Demon Castle.
Ah, yes, I've seen that. I wonder if this is the teleportation magic Moore was talking about.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo. Okay.
Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Maybe I am.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but... might
The
we
love god from
just
Gravity
try?
Falls. Yes, I have seen
Nope.
pictures of him too.
Let me look him up.
I need to look this up too.
Can I really
Oh,
use...
him!
Yeah. Can I really use this teleportation magic? I'll just have to try.
He looks like me if I was homeless.
No offense, but still have to laugh.
He's cute, but he needs better clothes.
I like how this database I'm looking at doesn't differentiate between human and animal. So there's this, is like one of the overweight characters listed is just this fat cat called Nyanko Big.
Though speaking of which, so I technically heard the metaphor MC's voice before, who coincidentally is a cute chub otaku. Hmm?
Aww.
Who did he voice? I mean, I wonder what character that was. Let me think of a place we've been to. Oh, back to Martira, I guess. See, this works. I'll focus on Martira as our destination.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
Funny thing is, when I looked at him earlier today, I thought he looked like Baloo, but more pan than gay. I mean, he's the love god. I don't think caring about genders is something he'd worry about.
Yeah, probably not.
They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
From Made in Abyss, Nanachi. Is that right?
Oh.
What? You mean we could just
Nanachi
magic snap ourselves to
Suhisa from Loop
Just like
8
that?
is the character. Canonically, it's implied he did it with both a guy and a girl in the van during the episode. Which is interesting because Loop 8 is the worst JRPG of 2023.
Oh, okay, I see.
Save 75% on Loop 8, Summer of Gods on Steam.
Go on,
I know.
Try it out.
Loop 8, the RPG, the game Loop 8, there is a canonically bisexual guy in it.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking he is cute. Because I was surprised that the canonically bisexual guy was like the mask sporty looking guy in the party. Like he was the he was the game's equivalent of Junpei
No.
P5
Commoners
or
don't
Junpei
usually visit
P3.
3 great cities.
I was about to say, don't you
seems
dare
this power-up
besmirch
travel
Junpei's
is
name,
somewhat
putting him in
conditioned.
P5.
Best that we
Yeah,
define
his name is
boundaries
even
now.
Saru, which means monkey. He's very cute.
Loop 8's emotion-driven AI system responds to every action you take and
So,
decision
in
you
the
make.
end, the only places we can teleport to
Sure,
in the cities
sure.
we've actually
I mean,
been to.
from what I've heard, it does genuinely sound like it's a very bad game, but I appreciate the cute bisexual guy.
Envision the
Oh, yeah.
destination in great detail for it to work. You'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital anytime we need to restock. Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove
Wasn't there an
useful.
unfortunate gay chubby dude in Darling in the Franxx? Yeah, dude liked one girl, but she ended up pairing up with another guy, and they got married and stuff.
Our next foe is a bounty.
Was he gay?
We have a lot of preparing to do.
Eh.
We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
I don't think he was, though. Still mad at her, Bismuth? Okay, to capture Heisme, you must be well prepared. You can grow stronger by accepting requests around town, such as Martira Recruitment Center. Now your mission has begun. Your base of operation has changed to Martira. Each time a new operation begins, the town you stay in will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try to be well prepared for it. If you want to return to previous locations such as Grand Trad, open the world map and select it. You can travel there using teleportation magic. Teleporting does not pass time, so feel free to return to the previous towns to complete unfinished quests or meet with followers.
Oh, that's right.
Only 3 days until we depart.
So?
We're up against a strong opponent, so we better make sure we're as strong as we can get to. Speaking of, I saw some bounties up at the recruitment center.
All right then.
I have reportable requests.
Unironically, two of my favorite chubby characters are actually from Gargoyles.
Oh?
Hudson and, oh god, I forgot. Broadway. No, yeah, Broadway.
Oh, Hudson.
I do like both of them.
Broadway, yes.
Honestly, they're only the skinnier two are the only ones that I would not.
It's funny because only Lexington is canonically gay.
Yeah, I'm like, ironically, the one canonically gay of the Gargoyles is one of the ones that I'm not interested in.
I mean, nah, I shouldn't say that.
That reminds me.
But I can type it out in a place no one can see it. Except you.
More people missing.
There we go.
All right then. All right then. Where to?
Alrighty.
Let's go.
Teleportation, let's go!
Woo!
Lot device.
I admittedly never seen Gargoyles. It starts very strong and it has a lot of good in it, but it goes on longer than it probably should have.
Definitely 100%. You can also think of it as Star Trek: The Next Generation, the animated series.
In many ways, there's a lot of Star Trek people in it.
Well, there's I can't remember their actual names. I know Patrick Stewart's in there as a voice. Jonathan Frakes plays Xanatos.
I can't remember who all it was, but a lot of them are in there.
Yeah. Whoever played Deanna Troy is the voice of, like, Demona.
So the same problem Alice Madness Returns has. It's a bit different just because it is a TV show. And so it really was a matter of... One of the issues with TV shows is it's like they will keep getting seasons so long as it is getting ratings, even if the creators have completely ran out of ideas.
Yep.
And so there is an entire, like, extra season of Gargoyles that is just mid to bad every episode, and that was finally the season where people finally stopped watching it, and then it ended because it's something that I feel like is kind of true of most TV shows, is like,
well, that's
they always go too far for too long, and then they get one season that's really bad, and then that's when the show finally ends.
All right then.
Well, that's what Jumping the Shark is.
Yeah.
Do you know where that comes from?
Yes. It's the episode of Happy Days.
Yep.
Where
Gonzarelli literally jumps a shark.
Yeah, he literally jumps over a shark on was it jet skis?
Yes, he was water skiing at the time.
Yeah.
But Gargoyles did continue in the comic books. That's how it became, like, known that canonically Lexington is gay.
Well,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Because obviously they weren't going to get away with doing that in a Disney cartoon on television during the 90s. So.
Yeah.
Oh man, Disney cartoon during the 90s?
No.
Pete?
Yeah, we've had this discussion.
I'm pretty sure we have.
Interesting.
Okay, Belga Corridor.
We could fulfill a request there.
'Tis the monster-filled ruins the Igniter shop owner spoke of. Distinguished noble family's manor, was it? Let's suppose there'd be treasure and other valuables that remain. Guess we'll check, considering we have to defeat the monster anyway. No getting too sidetracked, alright? Our goal is the monster, not the treasure.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course! So long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Alright, let's go.
Great. Let's move out.
And late 80s, early 90s cartoons, that's my childhood.
What to pick?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm old, it hurts.
Don't worry, I'm old too. But I'm definitely just as old as my profile says, and has said for the past 3 years. I try to sit still, but oh, never mind.
Sorry.
Sometimes it's best to clear your mind and focus on a single task, or to hone our weapons.
Yes, let's develop our courage some more.
Right. Let's have a look at our blades, then. Pulls his deck out.
Got it.
What now? Akihiko, what are you doing?
Naturally, it's important to sharpen one's blade, but one must take special care of its tip. Okay, see, they're talking about their penises. The tip's more effective when it's facing off against armored opponents. To pierce gaps in the armor rather than slashing at them.
Oh god.
That all said, what's the most important quality of the sword for that manner of attack?
To pierce, so it'd have to be the sharpness of the point.
Oh, that's right.
I'll say the sharpness of the point.
Yeah.
That's right. For gaps in armor, the thinner and sharper, the better. My father's always said that, and I always think of it when doing sword maintenance.
All right.
I see no McDonald's here. It's safe. It's true.
When you said that line, Blue, I heard fathers, so I'm like, is he the child of a gay couple?
Oh. Not what I meant, but let's say that. Except, no, I think he's talked about his mother. Anyway, for nobles, the sword is ornamental. Still, my father emphasized the importance of its practical use. Indeed, as a child I was lost around swords. Learning those lessons back then is how I can fight alongside you today. I am constantly reminded of how indebted I am to my parents. My childhood was a little more 90s. I had older siblings who showed me some 80s stuff. That makes sense.
Of a small bygone country, destroyed and worn away.
I feel like most people who are old enough to remember a time before the internet remember a time where like it was a lot more common to see like media from previous generations anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's like they used to run like older shows on TV.
Yep.
They used to play like older music on radio stations and stuff like that.
Like I grew up watching Columbo and like, Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
My mom.
Okay. This is where Brigida mentioned. Apparently, the monster here sometimes attacks passerbys.
I had no idea these runes were here. This was a villa for a grand old noble family, I heard. But this looks properly old.
Is this right?
Well, at any rate, we're here for the Guptaros. The ruins are novel, yes, but let us not stray from our purpose.
What's a Guptaros?
True. That's a good question, actually. What's a Guptaros? Isn't that the monster we have to kill? Oh, yeah, that's you.
Isn't that the monster we have to kill? Some great big beastie thing?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's not weak. So we best go easy on the detours to preserve our strength for the fight.
Thanks.
There's always a trade-off. The decision is yours. Pray make it sensibly, please. I get what they mean. Gotta conserve MP and stuff too. Hmm?
Yeah, I used to watch cartoons that I doubt people have heard of anymore.
Scared Adventurer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like Rocket Robin Hood.
Rocket Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Huh.
And the old animated Hercules cartoon, not the Disney one.
Planning on going inside, are you? Well, here's some friendly advice. Don't. I heard an awful noise coming from deep within. It was a terrifying roar. Certainly no noise a goblin could make. You think it was a Guptaros? Really? A Guptaros? There's no way I can handle a monster like that. It came because I heard it was goblins. I'll just say that if those beasts are here, then staying would be madness. You guys should turn back too, if you value your lives. Wow. The Guptaros really is that fearsome. But we better be sure we're well prepared. Okay, I got the Seeker up.
What now?
Actually, let's switch stroll to be the warrior again. I feel like that might be more useful in this situation. Oh.
Have we heard this OST before? I don't know. I think we did, but I can't remember.
Okay. Well, might as well save at the entrance. All right, let's do this.
Yes.
Let's go in. Yeah.
Whoa.
So the inside's like this, huh?
Should we try somewhere else?
I don't know what that Guptaros is. Give me a sec. I'll take a look. Well, I can't be totally sure from here. It doesn't seem to be close by.
Then.
I guess we'll have to just stay vigilant. It's fairly dark, so stay close.
If so,
We'll guard the rear. Apologies, but it seems you'll have to lead the way. Oh, speaking of... Actually, I don't think Hulkenberg has the...
I see.
Right, she doesn't have the mage. Though
Fascinating.
I could
This
have her
right
study
here.
it just to
Alright.
get the healing, just to get the ice spell.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
It's nice that you can just do this right at the menu now. You don't have to go all the way to more.
Yeah.
I see.
So this is the mage's power. I can feel my mind resonating with the essence of magic. All in the name of His Highness the Prince. I shall wield this power to its fullest.
Oh.
Oh, a hero's
I've
fruit.
acquired a new power.
Okay, let me see.
A new means of protection.
let's see. Let's see. Shield Arts deals physical strike damage to one enemy. That would be useful. It'll take a bit for me to get that. Oh well. Oh, great. That's what I was gonna do.
All right.
There we go. Now she's got a healing spell. And... oh, whoops.
What now? Why did this happen?
Wasn't expecting those vicious monsters. Look at things have turned out this way. Vicious monsters? You mean the Gataros? No! Goblins! I defeated one easily. Then goblins wielding all kinds of weapons started flooding out. Before I knew it, I was surrounded by all manner of goblins. Gah! Just thinking about it makes my knees weak. I wanted to just give up and go home. I told everyone I wouldn't come back until I became the Adventure King himself. Ah, bloody hell.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out. No choice but to cut through
I
them.
see the enemy.
Amazing!
Oh.
Great moves back there.
Huh. I guess I'm stronger than I thought. Scintillating marble. Let's see. Careful. What the? Talkative tooth? These things can talk? Hey kiddo, which weapons are you using?
God damn it.
Ah, it talks?
Well, at least the characters are acknowledging that this is new.
You think a tooth can't chatter by itself? Well, chew on this. I've got jaw-dropping news you guys know nothing about. Depending on your weapon, your attack power is gonna totally change. Guess that's kinda obvious. But it's important for magic too. The strength of magic depends on your weapon, you know? Chew on that for a while, would ya? Anyway, if your enemies are taking big bites out of you, bite back with better weapons. Go shopping or something. That's the truth of the tooth. You're very knowledgeable. Well, that's enough for now. Wouldn't want to buy off more than you could chew. Next time, I'll teach you some secrets you can really sink your teeth into. I see the pattern this guy's gonna be doing.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's in here?
It's a very unbearable battle.
No choice but to cut
There
through
they
them.
are.
Oh yeah!
I'll give it my all.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Warrior! I'll cut you down. Two remaining.
Tough one out.
It's okay.
Keep it up.
We can do this.
Seeker.
Hold on.
Let's try
Let's set it up.
Symphysis. Rider of the blade, one enemy.
Not this. The next one's yours.
I stand ready. I defer to you.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Let's make an end of it. No.
Damn.
Warrior! Not done yet.
You got him.
Observe
Nice
the
going,
enemy.
Captain.
Huh, take this.
I can't afford to hold back. They die hard.
Could have done a stronger attack to finish it for unscathed victory, but
Good. I continue to grow. Is that the end then?
very tongue-in-cheek.
Clear the way.
Heyo!
Everything's pretty standard.
Oh wait, there's something glowing back here.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Me too, bitch.
Oh, here's another chubby guy. Midlife adventurer.
I like him. He's cute.
There's nothing but goblins around here. So many novice adventurers come to this place looking to test their mettle. Some had the fool idea to bring in staff from mace igniters. You wouldn't be so daft, would you? Can't ever let a goblin see one of those. If you do, they launch into a frenzy soon as they see your weapon. You may think goblins are dumb little fellows, but they're smart enough to know magic users are bad news. No staves or maces, huh? I guess that means we shouldn't go with mage or healer. Which makes it a lot easier since we have different classes that have that still have different healing abilities. Not to mention ones that like you could just inherit different abilities from different classes.
Yeah.
But even so, goblins do have weak points. They all fall apart when they're faced with poison or paralysis. Here, I'll give you this stunning arrow. Make them sit still, then take them out. And don't panic. Thanks, dude.
No choice but to cut through them.
Right there. Time for some
Oh,
close.
yeah.
Come on.
You got it, bitch.
This is our chance. Let's get on the way.
Alright, let's try this one synthesis move. Might be a little much, but I want to try it.
Strike true.
Go with the round slash. Oh damn! Yeah, that helped a lot.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Unscathed
I
triumph.
chose the wrong opponent.
Damn right.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Y'all guys have fictional crush harems? Oh, it's just like different characters you'd like to have in like a harem together?
Not really for me.
I don't know if I would really say that I have a harem, but I do have a lot of fictional characters that I have that I find attractive.
Oh yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
This could be our chance.
Calm everyone.
I like the brief period where Laios was a dwarf.
Let's make an end of it.
I don't know if I know what he looked like as a dwarf.
Oh yeah, that was in Delicious in Dungeon. Everyone has switch races by use of a changeling kind of mushroom.
Oh, okay, yes, I have seen what he looks like as a dwarf, and he is cute. I love how thicky he is. He's a thicky dude, and it is very cute.
Tougher than I thought.
Let's stay calm.
I stand ready. Right there. Almost decided.
We're all counting on you.
Only one left. Finish them off.
It's okay.
Alright, no need to be using magic too much.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Satisfactory.
There are still
Right
some
there.
folks around. Don't let your guard down.
A preemptive
Right.
strike.
We make the first move.
Technically, I liked Laios already as a character. I kind of related to him a little. I still have not actually watched the show. I've just admired the character designs. I need to actually watch it sometime.
Take this.
No holding back! I'll cut you down! Last one!
It's okay.
Great job, everybody!
Miles is now one of my autistic icons.
That'll do it.
Onyx. Oh wait, there's a treasure chest over here? Whoa!
Ah, here they.
I'm right here.
What?
Forward.
Hey, good one.
Yeah, nice. Thanks for the backup, Stroll. That one almost got me.
I'd say we're evenly matched, which means you've got this.
I imagine that would be of use.
I think there's treasure nearby.
I feel like I got... Okay, I want to get it, but at the same time I feel like I gotta be really careful with this. I remember I've seen some pictures, some fan art, and I've seen that
What now?
there are mimics in this game, so
Yeah. You're gonna have to be careful.
please don't let this ruin my luck right at the start.
Nice.
Amazing.
Which is your ring? Okay, cool.
Nice.
Uncle Marine.
Bum 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 bum.
Whew. We go that way. Go Beetle.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Let's see.
I see the enemy.
Great moves back there.
Ooh, great fairy dust. Neat.
And on the harem thing, IDK, I mean I pair characters I like all the time, regardless of canon. Ah! I don't know. I don't really ship characters very often. I mostly just see a character who I think is cute and go, oh, he's cute.
Yeah.
And then add him to my mental database of characters that I find cute.
And I mean, in terms of that, I mean, I've literally made my own fictional harem polycule, so you kind of already know about that one, Bismuth.
Yeah.
I see the enemy. This battle's ours. Let's go. The freedom of a wanderer.
Observe the enemy. Right there! Three remaining.
We're all counting on you.
You need training.
Dodge, Hummingbird. Like poetry in motion. 3 enemies left. We can do this.
Three remaining.
Strike always comes through.
I'll cut through. Stay sharp.
I stand ready for all that we strive for. This won't do.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Take this.
No one got hit either.
Okay, I don't think
Nice.
there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
almost
We
leveled
made
up
short
again.
work of them. Yep, we're safe here.
There they are.
Just a bunch of weak ones.
Yeah, come on!
That
More
might be
fairy
a good
dust.
place then.
Actually,
What now?
at least make sure everyone's good on health too.
As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine with these.
I see the enemy. All right.
This is our chance. Charge!
Okay.
Like a charm.
Let's give this all we've got.
Get ready.
Bum, bum.
Two remaining. It's
Great
okay.
job, Stroll.
We can do this. Still here? By the swan. Take this!
It's almost decided.
That's it, Hulkenberg.
My harem was Sadie, Steven Universe, Velma, Bee from Bee and Puppy Cat, Gordy, Alucard from Castlevania, and Centomon.
Huh, cool. Oh, I guess in terms of that, I could go with Poe, Pete,
There's no way I'm stopping.
Oh, Cloudhauser.
Right there.
There's more of them. I think we're in the clear.
Hey, you found something.
Okay, you could judge, but also add Bob Velson from Spooky Month too.
I don't know who that is.
Is he's basically this cannibalistic serial killer and stuff. We're pretty far in.
All good.
I like Klaus from Blood Blockade Battlefront.
Oh yeah, Klaus is cool. I thought he was a cool guy.
There they are. Time for some close.
Oh, yeah.
I like Punchy Boys.
I get that.
They die hard.
I will fight with pride. Let's finish this.
Now that's one oath of knighthood.
Right there.
One remaining.
We're all
Hulkenberg's got
counting
this
on you.
handled. Only one left. Finish them off. We're clear.
Yeah, you don't really see a lot of dudes with overbite. It's usually underbite.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody. Looks like we're safe for now.
I guess I'd also go with he's not a bad guy, so I'd also go with like Choji from Naruto. Of course,
Yeah,
like when he's
Choji's
I think we're in a little over our
I
heads.
see the enemy. Charging in. Forward.
Okay, unironically,
We have
Kage,
the edge.
yes.
how much of Final Fantasy 14 have you been through?
I'm at Dawn Trail.
Okay, unironically,
Let's heat this place up.
Dulia Chai
Royal power within.
Dulia Chai.
The power of
from
fire.
Shadowbringers.
Hit their weak points.
I think I know them.
Remember the
I-
Chais? The ones that took an Alphino?
Oh yes.
She was the big, chubby Makote girl.
Oh yes. Now I remember her now.
Looks like that's
Yes,
all
that
of
lady
them.
was.
Great job, everybody.
That was.
Chef,
Very.
was that easy, eh?
There are still some
There
folks
they are.
Business said, Daku, you are the second person I have heard talk about Blood Battle Blockade.
Yeah, I like it. My ex got me into it.
Ah.
We can do this.
Let's see, Gordy, Barley Lightfoot, Barry Goodman, Unk from Voltron, Big the Cat, Broadway Beetlejuice. Ah, I think
Well done, Hulkenberg.
I enjoy all of those, except I don't think I would put Big the Cat or Broadway Beetlejuice on the list.
Yeah, I need to look up what is Broadway Beetlejuice.
Almost finished.
Yeah, that out of the three, Broadway one is the one I like.
The blade's edge.
I know.
God,
I-
horrifying.
I don't dislike him. He's just not. I don't know. I like cartoons. I'm weird.
No, I can.
I have a weird fetish for cartoon characters.
Tougher than I thought. It's okay.
Well, I think it's easier to shape like a cartoon character into what you want in your mind.
Yeah.
Than with a real person.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Be careful.
I see the enemy.
There's more of them.
I feel like
Let's push through.
a lot of
Come on.
what
Come and get me.
a lot of the appeal of cartoon characters is that
Okay. Let's give this all we've got.
everyone interprets them a little differently. Like, because they're not real, all of us kind of have to fill in the gaps mentally, and everyone does it a little differently. And so a lot of cartoon characters, like, they mean different things to different people because of how they filled in the gaps.
Yeah, like to some people, Peter Griffin is like a gay icon.
Yeah.
Peter Griffin's a gay icon? I did
Looks
not
at
know
Kage's
that.
boyfriend mysteriously.
The way's clear.
I've seen his art.
I suppose that's fair too. Wait, did I come down this way? Wait.
That reminds me, I need to message Arrow when I have a free moment because I need to pay him for art.
I mean, I like cartoon interpretations of Broadway Beetlejuice, kind of what Kage has done before. See, I do like that. I do enjoy, more than the actual Broadway Beetlejuice, I enjoy Kage's interpretation of the Broadway Beetlejuice. Or Kage and Arrow's interpretations of the Broadway Beetlejuice. Peter Griffin is a pan slut.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Out of like the big three cartoon dads, yeah, he is.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh.
Well, I think he's the only one that it's been heavily, hinted at that he has had sexual relations with guys.
That is true.
In fact, there's literally in the show where he, there's an episode, he goes to dinner with Lois and he decides to go to the bathroom thinking she's gonna follow him. But it's actually a guy who looks exactly like Lois.
Oh yeah, then there's also. Oh yeah, there was. Oh yeah, that you mentioned that. They also would go with. Badger Clops, and from Kings of Hell, definitely go with the. Shoot, I forgot his name. I forgot the name of the big gator dude I played as.
Oh. I can't know what you're talking about. I know a koala named Jami. If you mention Badger Clops around him, he immediately becomes like this submissive little thing. He has such a crush on him. It's adorable.
I mean, I can agree Badger Clops is very cute, but what if I want Badger Clops to be the submissive?
Exactly.
Actually, you know who's my favorite cute character that I don't generally like adult?
Hmm?
King from Owl House.
Ah! Yeah, he's
precious.
He's
yes.
precious.
That's kind of how I am with Big the Cat and Eduardo from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. It's like, to me, they're cute, but they're precious cute, not sexy cute.
Now, King's dad, on the other hand.
Yes, the king and queen, the best of both worlds. Also voiced by Egoraptor.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a small thing, but like he was voiced by Egoraptor.
Okay,
I did not know that.
Speaking of that, I'm 100% sure that Egoraptor is at least like bisexual. I'm sure Aaron is like.
He
not
fucking has to be. There is absolutely not a chance in hell
There's
that he
no
is
way
not.
in hell he's not. Yeah.
Okay.
But him and Susie make a cute couple.
Yeah. But like,
Him and Dan
there's
make
no
me
way
laugh.
he does not like guys at least a little bit.
I remember they used to joke about in some of his videos, he had a bad dragon toy in the background that 4chan sent him.
Oh wow. Okay.
And he was like, yeah, I'll just put that on display. I don't give a shit.
Okay. See how I can do this.
Because I did watch one of the old videos where he was going through like a lot of his old art from before Game Grumps.
Yes, I think I know what you're talking about.
And I know he did talk about like how he like obviously he likes drawing pretty girls. He definitely does.
Yeah.
And he likes drawing more masculine guys as well, but he kept pointing out how he kept imprinting on characters that at the time he called gay, and he admitted to being embarrassed about the way that he talked about them, because people could argue that he was being homophobic. I don't really care, it's not that big a deal, but like he was pointing out how he kept imprinting on like very like femmy guys, and like found them cool and fun to draw, even if he was using what he considered dismissive terminology when talking about them at the time. But like he thought it was cool that there were like male characters who, you know, had the same kind of sex appeal or the same kind of aesthetic appeal as the female characters in Japanese media. And so, yeah, I definitely think he's at least a little bit into dudes.
Well, then you go and look at the stuff like the D Club.
Yeah, I remember the D Club thing.
And there he is. Looks like this is the Guptaros. He's really raring to go too. No sign of retreat. Must be acclimated to people. It's likely caused damage yet to be discovered.
Well, that ends today. We're taking you down. I see our foe's bringing his A game too. Oh, I can't wait for this.
Watch out!
It's not messing around. Be careful, everyone. Well, I'm as ready as can be. Come, monster! You shall be rust upon my lance!
Ta-da!
Alright.
I call upon royal power within!
Dun 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 dun.
Not this.
Let's try this.
You hit their weak point.
I will fight with pride.
And then there was
I'll get
another
some
one.
distance.
He was
Seeker!
they were talking about.
Freeze!
They were on their way to one of their live shows,
Stand
That's
ready.
your opening, Captain.
Oh, power
and Aaron was
of
watching
heroes.
gay porn in the van.
Oh wow.
Oh, sorry. They were. He was showing Dan regular porn that he found funny, and then it switched over to gay porn. And Dan was like, "Well, what do you think now?" And Aaron was like, "Well, I didn't lose the erection." And he has a favorite gay porno.
Oh wow.
Oh?
Yeah, it's one called Step Brothers. If you watch their Paper Mario 1000-Year Door playthrough, he starts quoting lines from it.
Oh.
Here! My thanks!
Well, I'm very proud of him.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded.
Shit!
Someone heal her.
No. I do appreciate this Minotaur's design, but he should not beat us up so much.
Hulkenberg.
At least she used the ice attack.
What's the play?
Is this the
Are you
Guptaros?
prepared?
Yes.
I figured as much.
Hack and
Come
slash.
on, get a good hit. Yes.
How is it different from
We're not out of this yet. Trust me. How can we
a
survive
Minotaur
this?
though?
Your Highness.
I can't give up now. Let's get him some healing.
Okay, Blue, I'm sending you a link.
Someone heal her.
Suppose this is it.
Oh crap! Still got.
Sorry.
No, 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 no.
Let's just retry this.
Ouch.
All right.
No holding back.
And
Perhaps
I'm gonna
not.
send you a link in our actual DMs, Blue. Just, you know.
How should I do this?
Stepping back to the fore.
Oh my god.
Work.
You hit their weak point.
Let's stay calm.
That's Aaron's favorite gay porno.
To the rear guard. I won't hold back.
I love it.
Ice. You hit their weakness.
Observe the enemy.
That's your opening, Captain.
Let justice prevail. Oh, shards of ice.
Hulkenberg got them right in
Now,
their weak
what's the
spot.
play?
Last time
I like how they had to censor it for YouTube.
Indeed.
Withdrawing.
Very good.
Let's see how this plays out.
The freedom of a wanderer. Vitus power.
Let's.
No.
Maybe. Just to be safe, I'll just have everyone guard.
I'm stepping back. I shall defend.
Okay, good.
Time to go offensive. Go for it.
The freedom of a wanderer. Lend me your strength.
Let's increase all allies' attacks. Wataru Kaja!
Let me help.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Oh, power of heroes! Freeze!
Hulkenberg got them
I
right
shall
in
fight
their
as
weak
the
spot.
noble I am. Guarding seems the wise move.
Is that all?
Captain's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
Alright.
Seeker.
One healing coming up. For everybody.
With healing power.
Thank you.
I owe you.
By the sworn oath of knight. With blade in hand! Charging in! Knight! Oh, shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right in
Now,
their weak
what's the
spot.
play? Warrior! I'll cut you down!
The freedom of a wanderer.
Let's keep blocking for now.
Let justice prevail! Freeze!
Hulkenberg got them right
In the
their
name
weak
of
spot.
justice!
Do have another ice thing I could throw at it. It's for all enemies, but
This calls for one of these.
You hit their weak point.
It's
Keep it
okay.
up, Stroll.
We can do this. Seeker! Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
I stand
That's
ready.
your
Okay, we got
opening,
this.
I can't afford to hold back. Let's see how this plays out.
I will fight with pride.
Alright.
Oh, shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right
I
in
shall
their weak
fight
spot.
as the noble I am.
Legna.
You first.
It's okay.
Legna.
Let's set it up! Show them our might!
Legna, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for what you have done.
What did he say?
Oh,
crap. Oh, crap.
Legna, is it okay if I explain what happened?
Oh, power of heroes!
Do okay, so
Now, what's the play?
I saw this meme and I showed it to Legna, and the meme was basically positing the question, is Big Bird a chocobo? And when he saw it, Legna said, no, he can't be a chocobo because he talks. So if he is a chocobo, he's like Chocolina, where he's an anthropomorphized chocobo. And I said, well, technically, everyone on Sesame Street, regardless of whether they're an animal or not, can talk. So whether chocobos can talk or not isn't really relevant to this at all. But despite that, more importantly, I want to see Big Bird dressed as Chocolina.
We can do this.
And so Legna has drawn a picture of Big Bird dressed as Chocolina. And not just a picture of Big Bird dressed as Chocolina, but specifically a picture of Big Bird dressed as Chocolina in the same pose as a infamous screenshot of Trixie Mattel on Drag Race, where she is partially out of drag, still has her makeup on, but she's not wearing a wig or any of her, like, girl clothes. And it's...
Okay.
It's very good.
But okay, this should finish it.
I'm counting on you.
Do it, Hulkenberg!
And thus I end it!
Jump thrust!
Yeah! Show it to them? Okay.
Booyah! We got the falchion! Falchion! I don't know how you pronounce that in Fire
I think it's
Knuckle.
falchion.
Is it either that or it could be pronounced like a K. Like Falchion.
I got it now.
I don't know. Anyway, I posted the picture in the general if you would like to put it on screen to show to everyone. Oh,
Okay.
Legna posted it in the chat so everyone can see it. But you guys should go to the general and look at it because it's beautiful.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Brute's horn.
That's...
Well, that's a thing.
This horn is huge. Bloody awful to imagine being gorged by it. Ugh.
Really? You all seem pretty put together during the fight.
No.
Were you paying attention?
Well, we did kind of restart everything, so time kind of... redid the timeline.
Yeah.
No, that thing was tougher than anticipated. We let up even a little. We may well have been defeated. What?
Wait.
Even Hulkenberg was winning it? What do you think, Luca?
Did I not say gourd?
No, you said gorged.
Yeah.
Shit, that is definitely not the word I meant to say.
Engorged.
You know what?
I'm sorry that I have mush mouth sometimes.
It was a close one.
It's okay, we're just talking about his big, meaty, engorged horn.
His big, meaty dongus.
No.
That sense of humility will serve us well. Arrogance dulls the blade, after all.
Well, a win is a win. All that's left is to take this back to the Igniter shop.
All right.
Let's do that later, Luca. Should we head back to the entrance? Let's go back.
In that case.
Yeah, you should head back to the
True.
entrance. Yes, let's. Night will have fallen by the time we get back.
Oh, jeez.
So, you want to return to the city? Leaving the dungeon, you can choose to return to town and camp or continue your travels. However, if you explore the dungeon, you cannot travel again elsewhere on that day. Returning to town or camping will be your only choices.
Hey.
Okay, let's return to town.
Okay then. Right?
God, the sound it makes when you teleport is bizarre.
Like a bizarre adventure?
Alright.
A little bit like a bizarre adventure, you could say. A little bit like when you experience the world in a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Now, the real question is, who's the best Joe Bro?
I have not watched enough JoJo to make a comment on that. But, adult Joseph, I believe, older Joseph, the one where he's dressed like a
Stardust
cartoon
Crusaders.
Indiana Jones.
So Stardust Crusaders.
I would lick him from toe to the very tip of his head.
Wow, okay.
Every inch of his body, I would drag my tongue across.
Okay, old Joseph is hot, I'm not gonna lie.
Jeez.
But I have to agree with Bismuth, Speedwagon. I mean, Ogre Street, boys.
I don't know
He
if I
beats
know
people
what
with a
he looks like
sledgehammer.
off the top of my head.
Okay.
Did you say he beats people with a sledgehammer, or he could beat me with a sledgehammer?
No, he beats people with a sledgehammer.
Okay, yeah. I heard the second, and I grew concerned.
I think you'd like Bucciaretti as well.
Bucciarati, yes. He was a
Bucciarati,
good
yeah,
guy.
sorry.
But
Just
go ahead.
unfortunately, he had a very terrible English stand name.
Zipperman, yes. And all the ones they kind of butchered a lot of the names.
Well, they kind of had to.
Yeah, it still sucks.
Yeah.
I think I forget. Trish. I think hers was still Spice Girls.
Spicy Lady.
Oh, right. Alright. Blue, if you would.
Okay. Well, it wasn't easy, but the Guptaros lie is defeated, and we have the proof. Exactly as the woman from the Igniter shop asked of us.
Once we show it to her and complete a request, we'll finally be able to shop at the members-only Igniter shop. That will be most useful in helping us amass more firepower. I'll trust you to complete the task, Luca. Of course.
About that Sandflash. Hardly seems like one is coming. Do you suppose it might turn for the worse on that day?
The seers are rarely wrong, in my experience. Let us assume the weather will change as described.
No, then.
Well, suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates.
Take his character.
That was me.
Ah, jeez. You should have just said it instead of making noises.
It's okay.
Nah.
Time marches on, and the age of a
I get in the groove, I can't help it.
It's okay. I'm not mad. I just tease.
We got a major bargain.
And then, of course, Kage, there's the worst localized name.
Which is?
Filthy Axe at a reasonable price.
Wait, what?
Okay, so in Steel Ball Run, the President of the United States has a stand called D4C, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. The localization name of that stand is Filthy Axe at a Reasonable Price.
It's so stupid, but I kind of love it.
Yep. And the president's name is Funny Valentine.
I do remember that, yes. It's Idol's Day!
I do
which means the
love
source
that
of
the
funny
United States
parties.
president is one of the characters.
Yep, and his stand power allows for an infinite number of realities to exist.
I hear a voice. I wonder how Mister is doing. But I can't ask Miss Fabian. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her.
Bismuth, I'm currently reading through JoJo Land's the newest chapters.
JoJo Land!
It's so good.
I think it's over
Let's
here.
go.
The sun moved me off street.
Dun dun dun.
I'm a big fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I tried getting into it once, and unfortunately I was trying to get into it with my friends, and my friends at the time did not like it. So that's just kind of where it ended. But I would like to try to get into it again, because I was one of the members of the friend group who was like, but I'm kind of enjoying this, we should keep going. So I would like to give it another try at some point.
You should definitely start with Battle Tendency.
Oh, I see it. I just noticed her story is called the Lycon Magic Association.
Ooh.
What of the issue we discussed earlier? Oh, yeah. Here's the horn. Oh ho. This would be the Brute's horn. You tell me the details inside. Come along.
Mission accomplished, then.
Indeed.
You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well.
Yay!
I thank you.
Bullish embargo. You got the Pious Igniter, increase in courage, and got 700,000 700,500 money.
Oh.
Now then.
I will say the best way to enjoy JoJo's, though, Baloo, is to turn your brain off.
Oh,
yes.
don't worry. Like, we started with the first season, and like I said, I was enjoying it.
Yeah. Battle Tendency.
The main reason why we didn't really continue with it is just because most of the people in the friend group at the time were not I'm trying to think of like how to word this without sounding sexist.
Most of them were girls and weren't that into it.
Yeah, most of them were girls. So they just weren't into the
Big
ridiculous
girly guys.
bravado. And also a lot of them were very sensitive about animals dying in fiction. And that happens. That's all. That happens a lot in JoJo, from my understanding. So, like, it's including in the very first episode. So they were very unhappy.
Very true.
I did not have a problem with anything I saw. I was enjoying it. I would happily jump back into it.
I'll always make
It is
sure
good.
you're paid properly for the work you do.
Look at what Krieg said. My favorite part is probably Steel Ball
Keeping
Run,
in
just
contact
because the
with
premise
me
of it
might
is
have its
so
own
insane.
advantages.
Would you like to know the premise of it?
True. That doesn't sound so bad.
Have you made up your mind?
Is it still... Well, no, I'll let you do it. But,
Steel Ball Run is the first in the reboot universe.
Yeah, because in the...
Because
that's
at
sure
the
if
end
you-
of
At
at
the
the end
end-
of Stone Ocean, the universe resets.
Yeah.
So Steel Ball Run is about a horse race across America for the body parts of Jesus Christ.
Oh.
And also getting those parts, if I recall, can also grant you stand powers too. It's
And
how
it can
the-
enhance your stand powers.
Ah.
And a lot of the characters are reboots of the original. Like, you know Jonathan Joestar from Part 1?
Mhm.
The main character of Steel Ball Run is a quadriplegic horse racer named Johnny Joestar.
Yeah, they even have their own version of Dio in there.
Yep.
And if I recall
They
right,
have
his
two
stand
versions
just...
of Dio.
Yes. If I recall, that version just turns... that version, his stand power, instead of being the world, it just turns him into a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah. So he has another stand first, but I can't remember what it's called. I don't think he uses it that much. But then he eventually gets the stand Scary Monsters, which allows him to turn himself and others into velociraptors. And then eventually they bring in Dio Brando from another universe, who has the world.
Okay, that's already sounds wild. But let's see. Have you made up your mind? Yes, I accept working with you.
All right.
And I just want to tell Baloo this because I want to hear his reaction, because everyone has different reactions to this. So Johnny Joestar's stand allows him to spin his fingernails really fast and shoot them out.
Oh. Okay.
Yep, that's the power of his stand, Tusk.
I wondered that. Do they just grow back like super fast?
Yep.
I figured.
And instead of Hamon, they have the golden ratio, the golden spin they call it. Yes, Bismuth. A lot of the stand names and a lot of the character names in JoJo's are from bands and their songs.
Yeah. Like I mentioned before, like Trish's stand name is actually Spice Girls. There's Metallica. There's Aerosmith.
Yep.
Yeah.
Metallica's a wild stand as well. Holy shit! Yeah, Holy Diver.
Yeah, that one was a bit grody. But all right.
Fine,
Back to
then.
this.
Yeah, sorry.
You seem determined.
No, you're cool. You're cool. What was that?
Is that
You
a doggo?
heard nothing just now.
What was that?
What made that noise?
It was just the wind. Am I clear? I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard. If you do tell anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences.
The tough as nails merchant who has an secret soft spot. I can already tell.
Then we have a deal.
Nice working with you, Brigida. I can sense a hint of trust beneath all the wariness Brigida feels towards me. Oh?
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I don't know why. I'm surprised I haven't seen anyone do that one meme of like I think it's like Schwarzenegger and some other dude, and they just clasp hands together, like showing their muscular arms and all that.
Oh yeah,
and just do that.
Carl
Yeah.
Weathers. Carl
Yes.
Because he played Apollo Creed.
Yes, but yay, we got a bomb with Brigida, and now we have the merchant archetype. You can now visit the Lycon Magic Associated Igniter shop in Grand Trad.
I've heard that this is one of the what's it called, archetypes that you want to get as early as possible.
Yes, because it's actually something I really wanted. Because, oh, Kage, do me a favor and turn the merchant archetype model around for us. Okay, give me a second. Like, I was gonna say, it was one thing I wanted because basically the first thing you get from it is this passive that allows you to, what's the word? Oh, any like battle you do with it, you just it actually increases how much money you get, even when you're like just doing like one-hit kills against weaker enemies. You could just be farming and just get a shit ton of cash.
You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna put this in your general chat, Blue.
Okay.
All right then.
This is
Where to?
one of the main characters of JoJo, from JoJolion. This is a description of him.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh. Hey.
What? Okay. Ironically, the 4 testicles part is the part that is the least weird to me.
Josuke, I can't pronounce his last name for the life of me.
Josuke Higashikata?
Yeah, there you go, Higashikata. I have trouble pronouncing that.
Okay, so let me see. Merchant. It's still funny as hell that I mean I get it, but it's still funny as hell that what you use for the merchant is just a fucking abacus as a weapon. It's still funny to me. Oh damn!
Dumpy.
I see. Yeah, it reminds me of God. I forgot her name. If anyone ever seen that one animated movie Robots, you know who I'm talking about. The lady. What? Just the massive robot ass.
I know what you're talking about, even though I have not seen the movie.
Let's see, alchemy. Okay, chancing winning a small sum of money each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in overworld combat. So yeah, Aunt Fanny, that was her name. Yeah. But yeah, this is what I mean. Just you could just be farming on like weaker enemies all day, and you could just be getting so much cash from them.
It reminds me of that old lady. I think she was the orphanage headkeeper from Future Diary.
Yes, I remember. Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. The merchant. This is the archetype you sense from Megiddo's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the prudent arbitrator, who bridges the gaps between others, fostering new values and new places of belonging. 2,500.
Yo, business just said.
Yes. I will take this.
I'm counting on you.
This is the power
Of
I
course.
seek. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to disavow martial might and support society from within the shadow of coin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the merchant.
Really?
So this is the power of the merchant's soul. The power to use money to achieve victory and reap the rewards. I'll put it to good use. Did another way to fight. And get lots of money.
Yeah.
He also
We
looks like
love
Sultan from
money.
Aladdin.
You said the Sultan from Aladdin?
Yeah, Jasmine's father.
I can see that, yeah. Skill inheritance. I need some stuff. I will give you a healing spell for now. But guess I'll use the bedroom.
Oh, hey.
Great.
Wouldn't it be great if we all had $1 billion in our wallets? I would love that.
Wow.
I would love to have millions of dollars.
I know that feeling. I'm grateful for that. I have no doubt that Maria will be overjoyed to see you.
Yeah.
You always get a good flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you were free, could you lend me a hand preparing the food? Yes, let's make the red grass roasted pita.
Next up is...
Done this plenty already. Let's stick to the recipe.
No.
Exactly.
Dum, dum, dum.
You did it!
Hooray!
All right.
Yes. Boost my tolerance a bit more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Let's see. I think I only got one more day left. Oh.
So these sand flashes. Do you think we can really rely on something as unknowable as the movement of the wind?
Would seem so. According to the fortune teller, the signs continue to appear, just as expected. Good. No changes to our plans then. Let's prepare as best as we can.
All right.
We're departing tomorrow.
All right. Where to?
Well, oh wait, hold up. I think another easier way to do this. Maria.
Mister?
I wonder how Mister is doing. But I can ask Miss Fabienne. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Yes, let's go talk. I wanted to give Maria a drawing, but I don't see her anywhere. I should check with Fabienne.
You.
Maria, well, she's holed herself up in her room. Only we could take her mind off things. Maybe I should show Maria the Tree of Prophecy drawing that Nura's drew. Oh, you have pictures from your trip to give to Maria?
I love it.
That's kind of you. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll fetch her from her room. Would you mind keeping an eye on things down here? And I'll tell her how your traveling magic works. I gave it to Maria. She really lit up. So thank you.
We did it.
Yay!
Still, I'm not sure popping in to show her pictures is the wisest idea. She puts on a brave face, but she's not past it all yet. I mean, you're in the middle of your journey, aren't you? If you turn around and leave again, I'm not sure the poor girl's heart could take it. Even so, I want to be able to make Maria smile. With my overflowing tolerance, I was able to convey how dedicated I am to Maria and helping her with her loneliness.
You.
Well, you really have kept her in your thoughts, haven't you? And maybe you'll be doing her a favor. We'll spend some quality time with Maria. I'm sure she'd enjoy hearing about your travels. I understand.
Thank you.
Will you come with me then?
And so...
She'd been down for so long. Not that I expect her to be a giggling ball of energy after all that's happened, but she seems to feel the need to put on a brave face. Even to you? Even when she's with you, Fabienne? I wouldn't be here fretting over her otherwise. There are many who see Grius as a hero who tried to take down a tyrant. But this city has its fair share of Luis's supporters. I worry about what would happen if more people find out about Maria is his daughter. So I sat her down and very clearly explained to keep their relationship a secret. And she promised. But now she's acting like nothing's wrong.
Maria.
The poor girl can't talk to anyone about her feelings. My heart aches for her.
You.
And that's where you come in. I wanted to ask a favor of you.
Look.
I think the inn suffocates her. Would you mind taking her somewhere to talk? Even if all you do is lend her an ear, she would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Whatever I can do to help, leave it to me. Ever the reliable one, aren't you? I have a feeling Maria will open up to you.
You're a big help.
Thank you for doing me this favor. I'll fetch Maria then. It's been such a long time since I went out for a walk. Thank you for coming today, mister.
Hey.
Oh, I remember this place. When we first came to the capital, I fell down around here. I couldn't see anything because it was really dark. And then Papa, he just patted me on the head and said, "You okay?" Hey, mister?
Sure.
Don't worry. You can tell me anything. Oh, it's just... Never mind. I mean, there's something... A whole lot of some things, but I'm not sure which one to ask first.
Oi there!
I heard that would-be assassin used to live around here. You mean the madman who tried to kill Luis? Yeah, him. Maybe some washed-up mercenary thought he'd be able to take out Luis. Maybe he went mad from hunger. Last thing we need is more guardsmen prowling about because of him.
One of these guys gotta be jerks.
I'll go tell them off.
No.
No, wait, don't do it. They'll find out about Papa. We have to keep it a secret. Tell me stories about your journeys. The ones about places outside of Grand Trad. Maria and I walked around aimlessly as we talked about various things. Now this right here,
God, that voice.
That's art. Oi, it's the freak.
Excuse me. Stop.
Please don't scribble there. That's Miss Fabian's house. Ew, gross! Get away from me! I'm okay. That was your own fault. You had it coming.
That's right.
Yeah, I heard your parents
I
didn't even
beat
want
the
you.
shit out of these kids.
So that's why a therapist had to take you in. Yeah, I heard my mom say there's some weird half-blood kid living in some dodgy inn. I bet she was talking about you. Apologize to her. Now! Shut up, stupid head! I'm out of here!
Those children left the scene alive. That is unforgivable. They should have been murdered.
Am I... weird? Don't let them bother you.
Sure.
Don't let them, what they said bother you. None of it was true. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Some dirt got on the picture you gave me. I'm really sorry. I was so happy when you gave it to me. You didn't forget your promise.
It'll be fine.
I would never forget a promise. Oh,
Okay.
I do feel better when I look at your picture. I know that you're traveling all over and doing your best, mister. That's why I have to do my best too. I can sense Maria's vigorous determination and this unshakable trust that she's placed in me.
I wanted to show Papa too.
Healer Enlightenment. Reduces the mad cost of studying the healer lineage. I mean, it'll cost less to add other people to get it. Was it true when he said my parents didn't want me?
No.
Nobody tells me the truth about anything. They all just say that I'm still a kid. Do they not want to tell me because I'm a kid? They don't want to say it was my fault Papa died?
No.
That's not true at all. Then why? I know I should have went with that first one. Why can't I see Papa again? I have to go back to Miss Fabian's.
By the way...
If it's too much trouble, can you...
Maria.
I'll come and visit you again, Maria.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay.
It's a promise. So, see you later, right? Alrighty. Well, we gained a new thing and also gained oh, what's this?
Young man, hey!
I can tell just by the look in your eyes. Sir, you must be a traveler, aren't you? If I'm correct, please tell me of the places you've been to, and then, for a penance of just 250 reeve, I can bring your travels to life through my music. So you talk about a place and he turns the memory into music? So it's not just a performance, but a showcase of magic as music.
Then...
Want me to have him perform for us? Sure.
Pleased to hear that.
Excuse me, I have to go unalive some NPCs.
Oh.
I see. Grand Trad, the royal capital of the kingdom and the most prosperous city in the land. Its main street is lined with luxurious boutiques, and beyond that lies a bustling and lively marketplace. Watching over the city is the Grand Cathedral. Yet, as majestic as it is, there are places where the prestigious gaze of sanctism does not reach.
Let me perform for you.
A city of glory, unlike anywhere else in the world, where the dazzling, vivid lights cast shadows of the darkest, deepest darkness. Now, listen to my song. What a beautiful melody. As I listened to the performance, I thought about all I'd seen.
Gone to shite, this has.
Oh, alrighty. With that done, I think it'd be a good enough place to stop. With that in mind,
it is getting pretty late.
Yeah.
It's midnight.
Oh, yeah, for you, it's only just getting to 10:30, but for us. But, everybody, thank you all for coming. Appreciate it, and please look forward to next time when we get to play more of Metaphor. Until then, this is Kagichi signing off. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, yes, by the way, also, Legna, I hope you know that, laser is also an acronym, so take that as you will. Bye-bye.
Bye, laser is an acronym.